It'd be a far cry for Falcons. 3 of these players lifted the trophy in Dallas just 1 year ago, and now they might not even get past day 1. Magisk, though, going to try and make that not the storyline that we need to be talking about. Haji with a quick exchange. It was interesting with Haji, so it seemed like we might just get a moment here. You know, I think they were talking about it in the first game. Haji and Stiko are players that you look at to maybe set up the rest of the to maybe set up, you know, your Demkas, your Woros to actually frag out. And instead it was Haji topping the board in that Vitality game, really showing that he's got some serious juice still yet to show.
Yeah, it looked like they gave him a lot of love and a lot of ability to make his own moves as well. So I like that a lot from the idea of Monte here, giving him some opportunities to take some duels and, you know, see what he can figure out there. And it looked really good for the T side on Nuke. So we'll see if, that is going to be the consistent game plan here throughout the entirety.
Look at Madden. Madden's slipping out the long doors right now, but the problem is if they just go in towards Catwalk quickly, Sampaius has his work cut out for him. But in the meantime, Dupree also goes for the push. So they're getting lots of information. They have to know what's coming. Sampaius has to hold, but he's good for the first. Holding them at bay, slowing them down, hitting the execution shot. Sampaius needs no flank, needs no support. He's done it all himself, and now his teammates come in for the finishing blow. Pistol round. Oh, now he's got a teammate on the angle. There's the clear. Stiko's ready for it. The snap around, but two found. Sampaius lines him up, knocks him down. Woro, fortunately there, able to get her done with the scout, but now that could spell trouble. That's not the exchange Falcons were hoping for, so you could tell they're shifting a player in towards A, but the bomb never made its way over. Still in towards the tunnels means that it's all going to be about Dupree, and Dupree's got nothing to stall this out. No more utility. Actually, on any of the Falcons players.
He's left as well. Now he's middle. Head-to-head versus Woro.
Oh, through. That should be it. That should be a save. Surely that's it, Cole. They can't opt for a retake with no utility with the bomb now going down on B. Falcons are going to have to concede their first round.
Yeah, it might take him a little bit to realize that this one's over, but you're going to see Madden go to grab himself an upgrade on the guns and probably just dip on out right there. So already what we're seeing here is moments here, and we were seeing a lot of that. And they still got such fluid mid-round decision-making here, but we got an exit kill coming through from Madden. And he's going to get hunted down here. I don't know if he's making this one out alive here. Haji going to give him a quick headshot, and just Magisk left far away from the action here, and we'll let him save.
Very selfless player.
Yeah.
And you know they're going to be enjoying that. Because Woro and Demkar are guys who can make some serious plays and give them the opportunity. Krasnal tries to get it on the timing there, but the flashes are ruthless. And he's the one who's blind just a moment too long. Up Catwalk they go, into the Hornet's Nest. Everybody's here, and a Molotov down is going to dissuade them from that avenue of approach. Woro thought he'd found a gap, but that gap closes just as quick as can be. Still pressure on for B. Dupree, got to be wary about this, and if they can actually get this smoke down, Molotov behind it, it could be an isolating factor onto the B site. Dupree trying desperately to keep them away from the gates. And he succeeded, at least for the moment. They've not wanted to test it. There's the punish. Smoke's still up. Can they get past before it fades? They're not willing to test it, but a re-smoke up. Now this will allow, and in the meantime, the re-maneuvering from Sampaius. He's trying to find this info, but he might have just missed the timing. Oh, flirting with the shots onto the mid player. They'll know the info. Madden prepared to deal with this. Now he doesn't have to worry about the mid approach, but he's still down.
Oh my God.
Demka slipped the gap. He hears Magisk. This is getting so weird.
They know he's here, right?
Yeah, they do. They do. They spotted him.
Oh my God.
Oh, he doesn't realize he slipped in. Sampaius will get the trade, but that's a loss of information, and that could have cost them. Haji's got a chance at the clutch now. Knows where one's coming from. Has a good idea where the next might be. There's the confirmation he needs. Pull it off. Haji, the new man on. First, looking for the last. Seal the deal on the shot. Dancing with Snappy. Time's on his side, but Snappy, the old fox, will close it in time. Plenty for the defuse kit included. And Falcons answer, right? Who, it felt like he's been around for a long time in Counter-Strike as a professional, but he's ballooned late into being this sort of contender for one of the best AGLs in the world, or if not at times the best. And it just changed the way we talked about him, especially in this Dallas event last year. And that was sort of the prime of has Snappy surpassed Kerrigan type of talk. And unfortunately for his legacy, for what he's been able to build, crunching back in towards Catwalk, linking up with his teammates, they're just leaving Dupree. This might be a misread. Now they're in trouble again.
You need to go quick
feels
off
like
this.
Trying to be a bit overzealous, perhaps, with the SMGs. Now they need to get active. They've crossed one. Demka spotted it, but the nade does chase. No more info for you. Now the swarming Falcons. A flock of them, perhaps. Their wings are clipped in that moment. Madden lost. And Waro's taking the space out long. There's 20 seconds, though. How do they get the bomb towards the site?
He can't go long. He can't go long. It's going to be too late.
There's no time.
This is over. They're
Surely.
saving. Yeah, there's absolutely no time here. This is just going to be a fizzled out round. I think they could have routed through lower, but then you still have to get past Magic's here. It wouldn't have been the easiest reroute, but tough position. And obviously you don't know that the A side is fully clear right now. That's not a confirmed fact for you, so. Telescope. One of them right now double zoomed on the angle. It's just a leg shot, and they're going to scout quickly off the back of this as well. Sampai's able to connect onto the second. HE is doing a little bit of self-inflicted damage, but it doesn't get them any further out. And again, I think this is just going to be a save right now.
Yeah, this is really tough. There's no more util, there's no flashes, there's no lurk smoke to try and get you out the bottleneck. And look at this. Good luck saving. Snappy's in your spawn. Snappy hunting.
He's waiting for time to expire. Yeah, look at this.
Oh, he's...
Oh my god!
Okay, he got it. He got it. He got it. Only one.
Saved.
Okay. Oh, that would have been it.
Smile.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the worst feeling. Exotic's laughing too. If you, the number of times you line it up and you just hit with that little bit of AK inaccuracy, they snap 90 degrees and you're deleted.
Yeah. That's going to be a nasty HE right there. Perfect right on the money. And Snappy going to walk into them all here, lining them up there. Snappy deleting 3. Set up by some bias with the HE. And, well, again, I think Monte's just going to fizzle out in this round.
I mean, what are you going to do? There's nothing worth saving. You got to go die. I guess there's an op somewhere to reclaim.
Yeah,
but you're getting into this situation where you've just never actually had a goodbye, right? We've seen so many of these late rounds where they just run out of nades. They can't do anything. Eventually... might want to just wipe the slate clean. 10 seconds. There's no time for this.
I think Haji on a death mission.
Haji, you gotta die,
or find a rifle, I guess.
Oh, there's the rifle.
Luckily, he gained $600 from his Mac 10 kill, so you can actually buy some utility if they want to invest here. But I think you just got to call it a save. And
if one of these holds is good right now for Falcons. Okay, this is still workable. Here they go for Monte. Madden by Goose. That's not the bird they're looking for, but... we'll see if he can pluck them regardless. Haji down. Good pre-fire. Most of his health gone. Out of bullets. Spot one more found. He's done his job. The bomb desperately trying to get planted. Oh, just in the nick of time. 1 second to spare. And now in the post, Krasnal's got the line. Blinded or no. Still got the kill. And it comes to the clutch. But the molly distracts and Stiko finishes that. I don't think they're going to want to repeat that round, Cole. Here they go, out towards mid, smoke to block Madden, but he's up on the boxes, so he gets his, able to fall away. There's 2 players in towards B, so it's not the worst defense, but they want to fight. Oh, they want to brawl. Flashbang doesn't catch, but they're going to go back 4-8. Util on Magisk. It's a 1-2 punch, and meanwhile, the tunnel player's so late. But fortunately for them, Demka does his job, but there's the flank. Snappy drops the bomb. They stalled out too long. It took too long. Again, the same problems. They can't actually get on towards that bomb site, and once again, it cost them. Love the read from Dupree and Magisk to just immediately, okay, they're through mid. We're going to brawl mid. Flash is over, swinging off of each other. That's the chemistry of 2 very long-time teammates in action.
A good 15 seconds passes before they even pass a line here. As an early op pick comes through from Sampai's, a flashbang set up by Snappy, and they try to fight for some of this early control here, but it's always at a sacrifice for Monte, it feels like. You always got to lose a player to take some space, and that feels just suffocating at this point. And they're looking to reclaim this ground as soon as it's taken, ready to turn that corner with 2. There's the flash setup, there's the perfect popper. Into the swing here, still looking to chase it. They leave it a little too late, though. Snappy goes in and 1 falls away, so it's an equalizer found.
I don't think they realized he was so far up. They were looking for the longhouse fight, and meanwhile, Demka, wrong side of the blue bin for their interests. Elbow, tickle, Madden here. The swing out from Hachi, maybe a little overzealous. A tag back through the wall, but the ultimate map is on the board until Demka has his say. Okay, this time there's 50 seconds. They can still work. They can still cook. There's a couple smokes, too. The problem is... well, no, they're actually both out towards long. This could be functional, but Stiko will lose himself Lost in the sauce of the mid-fight. So now the question becomes, can they actually cross? Can they make this happen? Demka tracked. Stays alive. Waro gets himself the op. If they can get this bomb down, there's a chance.
It's an HE though. And there it does. 20 damage on a Demka. A little bit of a chunk there, and that's a safe plant. So at least numbers punched in. They actually did get him tagged down to 24, but still able to lock that in at least.
Pre trying to do his best Kukli impression, but it's Waro. Instead, who gets collected first. Demka last alive on the site, and he gets squeezed. Nice patience. They wait for that long flank to come around. Madden executes, and it's just all over. Falcons looking very collected here.
Yeah.
Perma for 2 years, so hasn't exactly been as up to date. Okay, don't even need to see them. Just tracers through, and he'll follow him back to the source.
Yeah, it's so quickly taken care of right there.
All these for the reclear. Everybody's coming from catwalk. The bomb's stuck. That was the bomb, Krasnal. Oh no, you couldn't be the player to stay behind. He's doomed them. He's doomed them. The bomb doesn't make its way down. There was no chance. I don't know whether he didn't realize, there were 5 on the flank. Either way, the story is the same. This time, everyone survives for Falcons. You know, might be a little bit more readable. Oh, Haji thinks he's cleared, but actually left Magisk entirely. Snaps around towards the mid-fight. Now he's going to get flanked. He's going to get walked on from spawn, so even though he catches, it's a trade. So Pius in a tough spot. Trying to dump Util, trying to keep them at bay, but as the smoke fades, Krasnal is there. And now this is looking workable. Very good indeed. It all falls to Madden. Now creeping back in towards spawn for the clutch. Krasnal tucked. And Madden knows that's the first task he's got to deal with, but he will pass with flying colors. Now the reroute, the play around towards Cat, knowing that he's got some time, knowing that he can start to put these pieces together, but a smoke goes down. Preemptive. He'll pop it. Demka's out. No.
Oh my God.
The shot is one more. Waro on the line, and at least a third will be found to send Monte through to the halftime break.
Almost a quick activation here. They're trying to bait him up for it, but no, Dupree just cuts his head clean off, and they're into the site. That's free access here.
Full-on deletion, the name of the game, and it's looking like it's going to be the story all the way through. Your bomb now down. Numbers at the disadvantage. They want to reroute through Cat to attempt this retake. There is a kit. There is a flash to get them over the lip, but at that point, how much further can you take it? Let's find out. Quick swing around. Trying to duel with Carr, getting torn apart by the site players, and one by one they falter. A flank on. No escape for you. Snappy's got the shots, and it's 10 on the board for Falcons.
It continues to apply some pressure right back towards that long fight as well. Snappy tries to get some openings here. Does a lot of damage, but still able to equalize quickly. They have the answer. They don't have the map control. At the very least, certainty.
Commit, Waro. You could get so much out of this. Here it comes. Now he knows. There's the shot. Waro just wanted to reposition, and now Haji activates, and they know. They know. It's a trap. It's a trap. Sampaio will run it down, but the scout is holding them off. The run in from Sampaio is trying to take matters into his own hands with just a USP. Gonna get the bomb down. 44 seconds. The flank now on. Demka coming around. She's got the pistol. Sampaio is on the scene. He's on the spot. He's ready for it as it's all Sunny P. It'll have to be him for the 4th as well. Left alone. Stiko. Chance at the clutch for his new squad. Sampaio and Stiko. 2 very veteran players here. Dancing around the doors. Sampaio on the angle, but shot not landing. And it's Stiko to hit instead. Defuse on. That's what Monte needed.
What a clutch right there from Stiko, man. A 1D rolling on out. Saves them the round. Felt like Sampaio did enough right there. Powerful position, but can't catch him as he runs through the door.
As well, Stiko's going to have his hands full. No rest for Stiko here. But he's found the first. He's got some support. That nade. Oh, he's lethal. And for the moment, at least, they seem to have held this off. Stiko continuing to brawl, continuing to fight here on the sidearm, doing it all. And a 1 HP Snappy will be far from enough. Stiko has just gone above and beyond in back-to-back rounds, put the team on his shoulders to try and carry them into contention here on Dust 2. I think you saw it as well in the player cams there. Haji. Nice collect. Stiko looking down the line, looking at his IGL, looking at Woro, trying to keep him centered, trying to keep him focused, calm him down in the tense moments, talk about how they can win, offer that bit of advice. It's something that Monte hasn't had in their previous iterations, right? They had an SDY to some degree, but not someone who's been around as long as Stiko. There's many different rosters, there's many different iterations. It's something that they're looking to get a lot of value out of. And, they tried with the young guns, Gizmi, Ryu, seeing if maybe that was the approach, the old well of trying to get the mechanical talent and mold them. And he said, you know what? This time we're going in a different direction. And apparently, he might just have some mechanical talent as well.
Got a whole lot of that.
Another? No. Too much. Dupree, though. Hold on. One more. Not to happen. No round chambered. Give me a Maktanov. Give me a Zeusov.
That'd be fun here, but look at this. One B-side defense for Krasnal, deleting 2 on the inbound here. Mollied off, though, at the very least, so we're going to get a post plant, and we're going to see how strong those B-side post plants can be. Already a successful retake once for Monte, but it required a big clutch here. They got another one in them.
They've not got smokes or mollies anymore either. They have the numbers, you're right, but this is notoriously a nightmare map to crack with no util. Oh, Madden knows where they're coming from now. Haji, though, that's a big first swing. Madden can only get one. It leaves it all to Magisk. This would be heroic, but it's not going to happen here. Defuse on. And Monte continued this climb.
It's a really hard side to retake right there, but it helps when Haji, as one of the players there that's left with less resources, right? He's one of 2 to try and make it through doors and window. Finds 2 kills as opposed to the pack there that just needed 1 trade. And of course, Krasnal, before the smoke blooms, finding 2 quick kills. I think that's almost a sacrifice you have to make outside of tunnels.
As an EU free agent, there's been a few of them. Dupree, nice entry. Blinded up or no, he's got the angle. Snappy now checks in with that Mag 10. Had to wait a little bit for it, but now it's looking good. Tech 9s, inferior guns, limited weaponry, and a round.
Smoke.
Just about buttoned up. Haji, though, through the door. Again, the lineup. Haji, the specialist. You put him on the door, and the only thing that can take him out is Demka's nade. But it won't cost them the round. Demka redeems it. Gotta find that bomb. Oh, okay, he had the kid, actually. It would have been fine. But Haji, man, that's one of the hardest choke points to get through on the map. He just blows through it, lines up 3. This guy, he's a difference maker. He's the X factor right now for Monte.
I mean, absolutely. And you also got to just consider right now, I don't know if a lot of players make that move. There's 25 seconds left for them to get the bomb down. They got to make a move on quick.
This long hold's a problem, right? Woro comes back around the AWP. They're in a lot of trouble. Oh, the mollies are so good. Stiko slide the flashes, the mollies utility impeccable, but they still have to get past this AWP. That's the big problem. They line up, but Sampaias hits the shot quicker. Now bomb down. A dire situation as well. Demka is stuck. There's no escape as Madden's got him fenced in. But his teammates, meanwhile, have no interest in coming to his aid. There will be no cavalry today. It's all on Demka to make his own way out of this round, and he will be unable to do so. That, though, that all comes down to Sampaias, doesn't it? It looked like Woro had them on a line.
It comes down to Sampaias right there, finding a big pick, but also that execution power right there. Just I almost felt like there was no right answers for Stiko. 3 mollies heading in towards that A site, completely engulfed in flames. You've got the flashes to back it up, so Stiko's standing in mollies, fully blinded up, just spamming mouse 1, hoping for some damage.
Worthwhile exchange. Call that a blood donation.
Yeah. Or at least right back to a winning duel right there for him. Able to just pluck one right out.
Forced off, the bomb plant almost certainly to go down. It's all about this flank that's developing now. Haji coming in. When does he catch the timing? He's being held by Sampaias right for the moment. So some casualties go down on the site proper. That might pull his focus, and he's shifted his view. Not the timing here. But Monte, they need to get a move on, a shake of the tail feather. And a couple of kits. Those will be critical. Stiko the first to falter. Now, where are they going? Where are they coming in? Demka traded out in the open. Krasnal making noise. Haji strikes. He waited long, but it pays off, and there's time enough for this defuse. Haji, patient, ever so slow to make it out the doors. But at the last second, some players think certainly there's no way I'm getting flanked now.
Well, for a little while longer, right back into the double up as well. They got themselves some deep positioning. A flash avoided and a kill not. Dupree chases these kills down, and now War is in hot water. Looking to find some relief, but it comes in the form of Dim Cup Catwalk. 2 kills from him, saving his teammates.
Oh, just no check, no clear. Stico, take that every day of the week. Mud, I mean, you have to make your choice when you're trying. No way to pick right. The critical question. Emka's still lying in wait, but a haircut doled out as the Razor comes in. A jump over, some Pius eliminated all onto one. Snappy might have just found the space to get this bomb planted. He'll have a dangerous 1v2, but money at least secured.
Drops.
Anticipating the jump up, read onto Waro, shot not found. 1 round will separate these teams. It was a 9-3 half here, Cole. Now 1 round, all that is between them.
The telescope here on Dust 2, and a great position here from Pius, and again it's onto Waro 2K. Able to pluck him out. I mean, last time he won that duel, it was a 1 round here for Falcons. One of the few in this half. He's looking for another one here. See if they keep on feeding the beast of Dust 2 right now.
This is a tough decision, right? Taking this control out towards the long, trying to hold on to this if you get into a late play, knowing that there's presence here, but in the meantime, they can leave the site completely undefended. So smoke up to give some cover. Tico trying to get in position there. They're coming through. He's ready for it for the first, but is he going to be prepared for more to be here? They know. But in the meantime, that bomb's made its way around. Demka flashed up. Can't do anything about this. And now the retake, a nightmare. Stico, his life forfeit. Everybody gone. This has to just be a save. Krasnal and Haji, they're going to loathe allowing Falcons onto map point here. But now they need to keep their resources. They need to have something to be able to marshal this last round.
And again, it's just one big duel in between Waro and some Pius at the beginning of the round.
Straight on in, and they've lost their long presence as well. Stico next to Falter. This one's looking like it could just be a steamrolling in the final round of play. Krasnal and Waro will try and provide some resistance, but they could just be speed bumps at this point between Falcons and an early map win. 4 players still alive. A crossfire as they round the corner on towards the ramp. How can they hope to survive? Madden will strike first. There is a trade there, but Waro now alone. Flashed up, dropped down. Sun Pius to put him away. Who else could it be? Falcons commanding there on Dust 2. There was a moment where it felt like Monte might get back in. You could see relief on the faces of the Falcons player.
Yeah, they sent it to your doorstep for winning season 36 of IEM.
There you go. Look it up. It happened. I'll keep talking about it forever. Dupree with the opener here. He's won a little bit more than I am. He's looking to win a little bit more here as well, but fast play back into the lobby. Stico collects and will be dismissed. Haji still on the scene. Was the difference maker in the matchup against Vitality. Was the difference maker on Dust 2. Needs to be it again, it seems, for this team. And actually, this take is stalled out a little bit. The bomb is down. And they're trying to reroute to figure out how they're going to collect. Maybe just trying to distract Haji here. Allow the player up the ladder bit by bit. Dupree closes the net. He's taking his time with this route. It's cost them another life. Another potential planter as Dupree is really taking his sweet time with this one. It'll pay off. But they still got to deal with Haji. They've left the most dangerous man in the server still alive, and he's going to punish them for it. Haji, can he close? One more bullet needed. One more headshot to find, and Snappy is trying to bail on out of here. He wants nothing to do with it. He wants nothing to do with this fight, but he can't quite escape. He can't get past the crosshair. And so he'll commit to the stick, and Haji will punish. 4 kills, the clutch up. Haji does it all.
I mean, as I said as well, coming into this game, they had none of this. They had none of this versus Vitality. They were constantly losing clutches over and over again. It didn't matter what situation they were in. They would lose every last 1vx scenario. And Haji kicks it off with a clutch to instantly offer up that redemption here. And that's got to be such a relief here for Monte kicking off this map.
I mean, that has to feel so good for Haji as well, right? New situation, new team, first time out from that French core in a long time.
Up Haji, but
It kind of faded in the background. Sometimes a change of scenery can do a body good.
yeah. And it looks like that's the case right now. Great opportunity, a little stock raising here as he starts it off well as well. Instant reply to some Pius's opening. But it's a lot of damage done here, and they're again rotating so quickly. Here's two players stuck inside the vent. Dimka, he does have a response. But one snuck past him here in some Pius. There's still just so many rotates right now rolling on through, and a big win. And towards lobby means this round goes a whole lot more difficult. Both players on that lower side. Some Pius still able to provide coverage here. 3 kills in the round. Vent safely with the bomb as well. I mean, pretty wild right there. Managed to avoid all of those fights and find himself in favorable positions. Stico does like a little bit of trigger discipline. Might have been too disciplined though as one slides by. He's now got a crossfire to break through. This wins on all fronts. Stico fighting hard for that save.
Look, there's being a selfless player, and then there's killing 3 guys to keep onto the rifle, and then dropping it to a teammate. What a guy, dude. What a guy. Now he's dead with the 5-7. Would he have survived with an M4? Probably not. Haji certainly won't.
Was he on the ladder for that?
He was indeed.
Nice.
Magisk now just ripping heads from shoulders as this one is a commanding control. Waro backing away, just trying to keep the gun alive. Trying to keep his grippers on it into the next round. But, talk about a response from the Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, lose a pretty frustrating pistol there. They respond so quickly. And so that little sigh of relief, a little bit of redemption.
I'm telling you.
Pistol for Haji doesn't last long.
Snappy's my pick for the MAC-10 heavyweight aim competition.
Just spams smoke and owns.
Okay, no, wait. Hear me out. I have a new idea for the MAC-10 competition.
Let's hear it.
We don't do a straight aim fight because that'd be boring because it'd just be like constant, like each battle would take like 30 seconds while they just constantly jiggle.
What if we added KZ into the mix?
No. It's like jousting.
Failure.
It could happen.
Oh, that'll do.
He's wise to his tricks, wise to his game. If it has a CT molly, he'd still survive.
He would have been golden there, just sitting pretty, but they do have a lot to clear on this side at the very least. Unfortunately, it is just USPs that they have to break on through, so nothing too crazy. Just one quick kill, and now Dimka looking to farm up any sort of checks that he can here with this MP9. That's an extra... Yeah.
Salary dues? He's just going for an exit, maybe? I don't think he's going to have given himself the time.
And he's going to turn his back.
Yeah. No idea. No gun! But hey, at least that extra 600. That is a difference maker. You get the reactions when something goes wrong. He doesn't smile when they win around. But when they lose around, you see that brow. Little furrow.
Yeah, a little frustration right there. Well, that's a lot to be happy about. Some Pius plucked out straight through that smoke. A free opening duel right there.
Hachi down vent.
And when you take down the Opera, I think you know that there's going to be more around that corner. So I like the double rotation coming through here from Monte to get multiple members down here to prepare themselves for what should be a core of riflers, a pack, if you will.
The interesting thing here is, well, okay, the bomb's now walked it, but hadn't crossed. They can fight back into it. Looking for the information. There are limitations to the util, so you could understand the concern. Waro collects one, but
oh my god,
stuck in the open there, playing a really bold off angle. That's gonna cost him. Waro on the line, can't hit the shots. 2 will be all he gets in the round. But the bomb now planted. Demka bold, even to get through this fight, but not Snappy. They are both low, and. Yeah, they're gonna throw a molly in a hut. You're gonna think I could just stand in the corner. Boom, you're dead.
Spread it to you.
This one actually spreads. It's not just a little spotlight.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I think that could happen. It might be fewer situations. But look at this. Look at fancy little boost that some Pius just deletes.
He knows.
Up to your tricks right there. And he doesn't let Haji escape. He's hot on the heels, and this time he's out for a little revenge. Got drowned.
Modern worming his way in. Could overlook Stico. Will overlook Stico. Gun gained. There's something there. It's gonna get in towards heaven. There's still a player in towards the hut. Krasnal. holding on to that position for the moment, but Stiko's gotten active, wasn't content to sit on his haunches, rest on his laurels. Instead, he sets up a teammate as well, and now Snappy needs to plant. dupreeh was far afield. Snappy low. Waro in the same angle as teammate. That might not be expected. Snappy eliminated. Down to the last. dupreeh's got the range advantage. The rifle enough. That one a little shaky.
Again, nullified frustration when dupreeh clutches up. And look at this. Madden runs right past the Molotovs and into the site. He goes. They've got control already. And it's just Krasnal playing in heaven right now. That's all that they have as resistance.
Molly down. He has to back away. And even with that man advantage now, it's not an appetizing prospect. They do have 2 kits. Stiko's now found another. Now, I mean, certainly, if there was any question about whether they're going to go for it, my question has already been answered. But getting past these choke points, getting out of heaven. Cheeky ankle from dupreeh up on top of the blue box. Not what you would expect. He's ahead of that nade. Certainly the flashbang doesn't catch it. He's got 2. Rewarded for it. Demka able to punish. But he's got more work to do and they're running out of time. Sampaio is trying to stall it. That shot not on. But they're on the stick. Oh. They're on the stick. He doesn't know. Waro held the angle. And Waro keeps his teammate clean.
We'll see if they can find a couple rounds in a row. They're already getting pressed in upon. So much spam heading in Demka's way. I mean, he just can't escape. There's 2 players spamming that mini smoke right there. Squeaky smoke, rather. Oh, that is brutal.
Nowhere to go. Nowhere to hide. No way to bail out. And smoke's long since expended for Demka. Said it's going to be Waro pressing the envelope here. dupreeh tight to the ankle. Rifle fighting with it. First one not found. Trade is there, but he's lost so many teammates in the meantime. Krasnal spots a hint of an ankle. Just a little bit of titillation here. Shadow spot on the next. He's got that kill. Hurt the player running out of hut, so he tries to drop in for Squeak, but it's not safe haven. Instead, that's the bomb. That's the bomb.
Evan.
They are wrapping him. They are wrapping him. All a matter of time. Madden's got the shot. Back exposed. Flank found. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. Hang on. Madden, are you ready? Yeah. He's ready. Of course he's ready. What am I even saying?
Yeah, I mean, you gave him credit there for a player that feels like sometimes goes under the radar, but able to avoid those mistakes. Just covers off his bases there. Haji getting aggressive. Shut down. Full execute into an empty bomb site. They're fighting ghosts.
That's the best. Guys, good take. Great take. Everything was on point, and if it wasn't, we'll never know. Oh, hold on. Okay. Demka giving us something to get excited about. Oof. Couple attacks on Snappy.
Yeah, rifle's close. Too many targets. And just going for some desperation shots here. Gifted Snappy flying with the MAC-10. He was missing the run boost.
That's what he needed. Can't joust without your steed. Snappy, look, I'm just saying. Snappy 105 ADR. That's a MAC-10 king right there. That's an
applying DPS right there.
That's what you do. He's the point man. He applies that DPS. Maybe doesn't close them all. But that's what his teammates are for.
Might have to crown him the cutoff right there, so you can get a real farmer's tan. Demka straight through the smoke, able to track Magus, but again, they're already out towards the site. They're scaling so effectively, and this time Sampaio is able to start to land those kills. They're just brute forcing their way into this bomb site. As Snappy gets bombarded by some utility, they're just going to stick the plant here, going all out for it, and Sampaio has just enough health to at least get the numbers punched in.
You have to have this round, surely. You got the man advantage. You need it, but these retakes have spelled trouble.
Well, that's such a good molly.
But it won't last, because it came from the CTs. The one in towards heaven, a better counter. And as they try and make their way over, oh no, the flashbang bounced off of a teammate. It's completely useless. The retake flash does nothing. And now nades on in, they're dripping away. The health is getting melted, and there's just no chance. They have to give it up. Oh, disaster. You talk about those little bits of coordination that mark a team that's just made a swap of 2 players. The flashbang timing, hitting your teammate as they try and go over the lip. That's a perfect example.
Flashes get tossed around. I imagine there was just pure panic setting in to the Monte communications there.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Get active. Can't get caught in a late round if we don't get to a late round. And, well, Waro caught by bottle caps.
He might just be on cruise control. Good utility on in, but this is a tough angle to flush out for Krasnal. Yeah, free picks at the back, but that A1S1's dry very quickly. And Stika left last man standing outside looking in. Probably just going to be a safe scenario.
You got to love that for Falcons. That feels like they made a mistake, right? No smoke for many. That can be a huge Achilles heel for that kind of a site take. And instead, they turn it into a strength. Okay, you get one, we trade for two. That's fine. You're playing checkers, they're playing chess. Or maybe you're playing chess.
Yeah, checkers. I was going to say.
Put the checkers all the way through. They've kinged it. Now they're coming back around Uno reverse.
Bang, bang.
That's what we like. Stiko.
There's just no time, is there?
Yeah, he knows. A little bit of desperation, perhaps. And no ability to slip away with the gun either.
No fun there.
I did notice, so this was, I think it was just pointed out, I think Jackie had one of the tweets about this. A hidden change in this latest update is once you exit a molly, your feet are still on fire.
Yeah.
Nice dip with that.
Firewalkers.
And here we go. Maybe they need some firewalking. Walking back into the fire. There's the trade off of it. It's down to the clutch, but it's Magisk in the clutch. We know what he can do. He's going to get the bomb planted before they can get through. Haji coming up the vent. Magisk.
Oh, no.
The audio cue. The inchworm. He gave it up, but it was just the bait to draw him in towards the Stiko fight, and Stiko ready for it. So at least a third round, at least something for it, something happening here. Not yet, but he is out of dodge. Some Pies joins him down below, and at least for the moment, they're going to content themselves with the ramp control. That's not what they were looking for. Trying to apply pressure on towards A. Waro goes looking into Mini, and far from it. Madden, meanwhile, shoving them back down the chimney. No climb for you, no heaven for you. Magisk at least catches a ding. Something for Monte, but they just can't find the kills needed. And Magisk still finds a bit of a punish. Nade further down at that chimney. It's like Madden's being besieged at a medieval castle and he's just dumping the hot oil.
Yeah, you just can't get past that right there. There's much more to worry about in this outer yard. Now next at bat is Snappy. With a quick one. And Dimka, yeah, he's got a Molotov. It's the T-side one, but he's going to need to spread that out to 4 here.
Yeah, can you split it into tiny little vials, maybe? Vials of flame, do a bit of alchemy here. I mean, even if he gets over this lip, right, he knows this is nigh on hopeless. 20 seconds, even just to get back to the bomb and towards a site. That doesn't seem like much of a possibility. They're toying with him. They're toying with him, and while he'll shatter his ankles to get the kill on Madden, they want no peace, so they'll allow the 11th, all but certainly.
They give it a bit of investment here with a couple of Eagles purchased. Even that's going to limit their buy up next, but still Dimk able to provide some damage at the very least from the heavens, and getting shut out. We're still holding on to his deagle. He actually does send one pack in here. He's fighting. Oh, missed the ladder.
Right. Hit the KZ servers.
Oh. Not what they needed. That's a tough off angle already to deal with. Added to the fact that he has 30 less HP, and Snappy gonna seal that one on in.
That hasn't been the case, but it has given them some great space here. Now Dupree up on the boxes. Snappy spotter, are they gonna read this? No. Just wondering if based on the positioning of Snappy, you'd think a player got on his shoulders, but no, not ready for it. So Stiko is the first casualty of what could be Monte's last full buy.
And what Monte was able to do so well is readjust from these sort of positions. They've got a quick readjustment on towards this A side. It's a little bit weakened up, at least in the numbers here, and Madden burning to the Molotov still provides at least one. It's going to buy time for some bias to hold down the back lines here and towards the backside, but he gets nothing in the flank, not covered. At least Dupree's still winning these duels here, and he's looking to win this whole thing right now. Snappy from the heavens as well. We'll shut it out, and it's going to be a whole lot of series points.
You're supposed to be a championship caliber team, and not even being able to get to playoffs more often than not. These kind of wins, the ones that should be easy but haven't been in a long time, they feel good, man. Now, all that being said, 4 more kills to find before that, and Krasnal is determined to make this difficult. Catches a lot of damage, sleeping down Secret. Even slipping down.
What? Dupree 4x3?
Oh, no.
They're right next to each other. And almost a second there for Moro 2K.
There it is.
He finds it.
Oh, no.
Wow, I can't believe it, man. It was very clear with the 16x9, but Kerr straight there by the resolution. And
is that what allows Monte back into this game?
It's not even going to be a great save at this point. I want to see Snappy go for one of those late diffuses to try and win the game. He's just revealed his hand here with that kill. So.
Yeah, no way. Not without the smoke. Not without. I mean, you think?
He's got a Molotov. I think the molly's the bigger factor here. You molly out like Hut. I don't know. I guess it's planted for Squeaky kind of. So.
Certainly just going to be saving now. So hey, Monte will at least get a chance to fight in the second half. They're going to get a go of it. It's Krasnal opening things up with a Galil of all things. And now he has given his team at least a chance. Sometimes it's all you need. The question is, did he give it, or did Degree Settings give it? They can still shut it down here now. Forget all about that. Not even allow the possibility. That nade makes it a lot easier. Haji is so low right off rip. Much work to be done. Spots the player getting into his garage. Krasnal not interested in sticking around for the moment. And actually, Snappy's getting active. It looks like in towards the ramp fight. Just wanted to spam. So he will concede this territory, at least for the moment. And they're coming back his way. They want to fill the gap that he's just created. Got a bit of a read that he's going to be alone. But can he get anything out of this? No. Now it's trouble on for Falcons. The lower site very exposed. Just Sun Pius down this way. And players headed towards a ball line. But Magis, that's off of a nade chase. Haji stuck in the corner, out Squeaky, and now punished. Means Falcons have the numbers once more.
So Pius, he's got to offer up that defense from the ramp side of things, and they're chasing him down. Able to provide a little bit of resistance, just closes the door. He's waiting for his teammates to get involved on the scene. They still got a lurk rolling through here from Dimka, and cuts off one of those rotations very quickly, so more and more opportunities to stay alive here if you're Monte. But Madden's still able to keep it at bay, and that bomb is kind of indecisive right now as to where it wants to head.
Feels like they might have missed their window. Might have missed their window. They missed their Stiko. It's all under Krasnal now. Hope of the team on his back. 20 seconds to try and make this happen. He's down below half to boot. They double rerouted in towards Decon. They're in no rush. He's got to make the move. They're on the read and react.
Oh,
man. That was a fake, and that might have just been his window. Second tap in. Now they just have to stall the time, and he's lost this. He's lost this. He can't do it. There's just no time. Falcons will conquer. They'll take the 2-0. They'll move on here and survive their first brush with elimination at the Intel Extreme Masters Dallas 2024.